What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Brandon and today I'm just going to give you an overview of my hub shelter that I'm running this season, kind of why I chose it, the benefits of it, and yeah, just kind of a complete overview of the Clam X-600 Thermal hub. All right, let's just jump right into it. So yeah, this is a hub assembly, it's a pop-up, it's very popular nowadays, especially for larger groups. You know, if you're fishing 3, 4, 5, 6, upwards to 7 people, this is the type of hub that you want if you're not going with a permanent shack. Right off the bat, this hub is around 60 pounds. It's about 5 or 6, maybe 7 pounds heavier than some of the competitors, but there is a good reason for that, and we'll touch base on that when we have this set up. But for now, let's just set this bad boy up and give you a tour. All right, everyone, we got the hub set up. I'm obviously just one person. I set that up in maybe a minute and a half, under 2 minutes for sure. To set up, pull out all the sides, pull out all the skirts, get everything set up. If you have 2, 3 people doing that, you're set up in 40 seconds and you're fishing. So you can see why the hub style shelters are gaining popularity so quickly. Quick setup, easy transportation. You can fish 5 to 6, 7 people comfortably in these oversized hubs. They all come in a base, every company offers a thermal option. So they're super warm. Instead of having a permanent shack somewhere where you're limited to that body of water, you can fold this up and you can hit 2, 3 different lakes a day if you really want to. They're just so versatile. The price point really isn't that bad. Obviously, this is kind of a bit overkill if you're just 1 or 2 people heading out on the ice. There's obviously smaller options. Unless you're like myself, I take a lot of stuff that I maybe don't need, or I like to take my dog and she's got a lot of stuff too. So for me, this oversized 6-person, it's a 6-sided tent, is a great option for me just to give me a little bit more room, a little bit more comfortable fishing area, and to take all the stuff that I want to take. So let's touch base on a few of the things that Clam's done and what I think they did really well. All right guys, so this is the X Series 600 from Clam. It's a thermal option. They do make other sizes. And they have a Jason Mitchell, like a different color option as well if you don't really like this color option. So right off the bat, you're gonna notice a nice honeycomb stitching. It's super, super well done. It's a 900 denier fabric. Most competitors are only go up to a 600. So right away you have a more durable, warmer fabric. And then as well, you have 90 grams of insulation per square meter, where a lot of the competitors only have 80. So you have a more durable fabric and you have a warmer fabric right off the bat. Next, Clam has gone ahead and put on an oversized skirt on this option. So it allows you to push up snow on that skirt and really insulate the bottom of that shelter to the ice, so it doesn't let any cold air blow in underneath or anything like that. So Clam has added on every side, there's a nice little eyelet. It's nice and sturdy. They've added a little strap here for you to pull on to pop that side out. They've added a nice adjustable tie-down strap, so you can tie it down to the ice with your anchors. It does come with an anchor for every side, so this one comes with 6. And then any excess strap you have, Clam has added a nice little pocket that does Velcro, so you can shove away any of that excess strap so it's not flapping in the wind. So you'll notice here that Clam has added an air vent. On this one, it's a 6-sided shelter. It has 4 air vents. So if you're running propane for your heater inside, you can rip open those air vents from the inside and let air flow through so you're not getting gassed out from your propane. So on this series of shelters, the X series, the zippers are super, super high quality. They're nice and thick and strong, so I know on hub shelters, zippers have always kind of been an issue. So having nice, strong, durable zippers is a great addition to the X Series. As well, you got your Velcro, so you can slap your door there. If it's a nice out and you don't want your door flapping in the wind, just Velcros away there nicely. All right, let's head inside. Right away, you can see that this is a massive shelter. Six-sided, 94 square feet of fishable area. So you can fit 5, 6, I would say up to 7 people in here if they're fishing one hole comfortably. If you're fishing 1, 2, or 3 people, you got tons of room to put excess stuff, take your dog, whatever it may be. This is a massive shelter. So yeah, you're gonna have these air vents like I talked about on the outside. You just rip those down and you got a air vent to let out that propane fume. On every side, you're gonna have a Velcro window that peels down. As you can see, there's one open. There's one on every side, so there's 6 windows in this shelter. As well as under every window, there is a Velcro pocket. So you have a pocket on every side, so you have 6 pockets. Yeah, you have a lot of storage. Up here, you have a pull down storage area, kind of like a little shelf, throw your mitts or your toque, whatever it may be that you need to store up and out of the way off the ice. You have 2 of those. You have one on that side, you have one on this side. Clam has gone ahead and did some reinforced stitching on all the corners. So as you can see, this circle here, as well as where all the poles are, you're gonna get reinforced stitching. So that's gonna uphold really well. You're not gonna have to worry about corners ripping, poles going through the fabric, any type of things like that. I've had shelters before where it wasn't reinforced in the corners, and I had a pole actually go through right in the corner. You're not gonna get that with this X Series. Clam has gone ahead and added 11 millimeter poles. So those are gonna be a little bit thicker, a little bit more strong and durable. So that's a nice option that Clam added as well in this X Series is extra stitching, reinforced stitching, and stronger poles. So like I mentioned, Clam has a 900 denier fabric as well as 90 grams of insulation per square meter. As well, that Clam has added their thermal trap technology. So what that does is that retains the heat a lot better and it reduces the condensation. So you're not going to get that water buildup. You're not going to be sitting here and having water drip on your head. It's going to reduce that and it's going to make that heat stay in here a lot better. So more heat means less propane, and less propane means less money. So to me, that's a win. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for the hub itself, kind of the X Series hub. What Clam did really well, what I like about the X Series. But I did want to touch base on a couple other things that Clam has added this year that takes not only this shelter, other shelters that Clam offers, but other brands of hubs as well. Clam has added hub accessories, or trick your trap accessories as they like to call it. So I have a couple here with me. I don't have all of them. There's a bunch of different options, a ton of different cool accessories that you can add to your hub to make your day of fishing a lot easier and go a lot smoother. So first and foremost, I have this hub light. So this is super cool. It just attaches to the hub assembly. You just screw out the little eyelet and then screw in a new one, put the light on, screw back in. It's got a little power button up there. And then I have the cord running down this pole and running down this pole, hooked into a 9-amp battery. So that light will last me all day, days, especially if you're gonna put it onto a lithium battery. That thing will last you, I don't even know how long. But it's an awesome addition. If you're fishing if you're fishing early in the morning, before the sun's up, or you're fishing into the dark, light is a necessity. It really is. And you don't have to wear a headlamp. You got pretty much a lit up hub or lit up house. So that's a really cool option that I'm gonna love because I like to fish early in the morning, late at night. Some other great options that Clam added this year for the accessories, the light that goes to the top of the hub, but a bunch of accessories that go onto the side assemblies as well. So this is how the accessories go on. You actually just pull off, there's a nut in there, you pull that off. You pull off the assembly that came with the hub and you put on this new puck that's got like these grooves. And then the accessories all come with this attachment that just slide on. So you can slide on and off whatever accessories you need as you need to throughout the day. It's super, super easy and is going to make fishing a whole lot more organized for me anyways. So you're going to have this accessory, which is going to be super, super useful. It's got a cup holder. You've got a magnet to put all your hooks or jigs or whatever you need to there. You got 3 holes to put your pliers, whatever other accessories that you need on hand and easy access to. It's going to be super convenient. You're not going to have your drink on the ground. You're not going to kick it over, spill on your sonar or anything like that. Super cool accessory that I'm going to use pretty much every time I have my hub set up. Another accessory that I have here is the dual rod holder. So you got 1, 2, pretty much just like a dead stick holder. It's going to be awesome because I usually just set my dead sticks on a crate or a 5-gallon pail, and they're kind of usually in the way of everything else. So this is going to be super nice to have my dead sticks right above the holes, out of the way, close to the side of the wall. They do have a 4-rod holder. They have a ton of other accessories. If you go to Clam's website, you can see all of their accessories there. To note, they do say that these will work on other brands of hubs, but don't take my word for it. If you have like an Otter, Eskimo, what have you, these accessories might work in your hub. So if you're not a Clam guy, you have an Eskimo, an Otter, whatever other hub you have, but you want these accessories, these are a great option to have. Not only that, they do have a option. So these pucks here, you do have the nut there that goes onto these hub assemblies, but you do have 2 holes and they come with screws. So you can screw them into your permanent house or ice castle if you do have that. So these accessories will work on a wall of any sort. It doesn't just have to be a hub, it can be onto a wall in your permanent shack. So yeah, there you have it. There's a 2-rod holder, a hub accessory, a cup holder and utility accessory, a hub light accessory that plugs into a battery down there. And yeah, that's kind of going to be my hub setup for the season. That's what I'm going to run. I feel like I'm going to be super organized. I'm going to have a ton of space. I think it's just going to be an all-around great year. So another nice feature that Clam has added is a super oversized bag. I've had hubs from other brands. I've had hubs from Clam before that have come with oversized bags that, you know what, at the end of the day, when the hub is cold, it's frozen, it's hard to get back into that bag. So this super oversized bag is going to be a nice feature. It's going to keep the frustration levels down trying to put the hub away at the end of the day. So that's just another feature that Clam added that's going to be awesome for this season. Something else that I forgot to mention about the accessories that Clam has added to the lineups for hubs this year is a thermal floor. So I don't know if you like to spend nights on the ice or you get cold really quick, but it could be an option for you. It only fits the X series of hubs. It's a thermal floor that velcros in. So now you have insulated roof, insulated sides, and an insulated floor to keep that cold air from the ice down. You can walk around with your boots off, put your cot in there, sleep on the ice, what have you. It's a really cool option. I think it's a couple $100. So if you don't spend the night on the ice, or if it's not a really big deal to you to keep the cool air down from the ice, then it is what it is. But if you do want to keep that cool air down, keep it a lot warmer in there, spend the night on the ice, it could be an option for you to look into. So you can head to their website, check it out. It does only fit the X series of hubs though, so just remember that. All right guys, so there you have it. This is the X600 from the X series lineup of hubs from Clam Outdoors. Now you know some of the options that Clam has put into this series of hubs, why I chose it, what I'm excited about, and hopefully I answered some of your questions that you might have had about these hubs. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We're going to do a lot more videos like this. We're going to do more videos out fishing, catching fish, unboxings. If it's fishing, it'll be here. So subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out at all. If I answered any of your questions about hubs or this series of lineup specifically. And of course, thanks for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, guys, keep fishing.